Hey everyone, my name is Allison Schickel. I am CEO, designer, and founder of Brobe International in Austin, Texas. And we are at Brobe HQ here in Austin. So come on in and I'll show you our warehouse and I'll show you what we're all about. Come on in. So I actually started this company in 2012 after a friend of mine was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. She underwent a double mastectomy followed by 11 surgeries, if you can believe it. And she just would explain to me what it was like to have to carry around what's called JP drains, which I will explain in just a second. But at the time, her kids were little. She went through surgery after surgery having these JP drains, and what she would have to do is take these drains and tape them to her skin or pin them to the inside of her shirt, which would cause some limited mobility. And so she showed me what they brought her in the hospital, and I just, held up these makeshift bras and camisoles that were designed for breast cancer patients, and it kind of looked like something out of 8th grade home ec. It was enough for me to just kind of have this fire inside me to see what was available out there. And so after I did a lot of market research, went out and just would get in my car and go to lingerie stores or mastectomy shops and ask people, what they would offer women who were about to go in for this surgery. And they would, show me something that was really drab, that was overpriced. The material was awful. It literally looked like a moo-moo with Care Bears on it. And so after about a year, I decided that I was going to just take this leap and create something that would give women some dignity that they deserve during what most would say is really the hardest time of their life. So let me introduce you to our flagship product. This is the Recovery Robe. This is the first ever bra robe combination. This one was, as I said, designed for breast cancer recovery, but it's been proven useful for other surgeries as well. Open heart surgery, organ transplants, cosmetic surgery. But most of what people know us for is for breast cancer recovery. So what makes this product so unique are the pockets that are built inside to hold what's called JP drains, as I said earlier. Now, if you're not familiar with this, this is a long tube that is literally protruding through your skin that releases fluid from your body so your body doesn't swell. And in most cases, most women have between 2 and 4 of these drains, and they might keep it in for a week, or they might keep it in for a couple months. But with every single surgery, or anybody who has any major surgery, chances are they're going to have these drains. And it's really the most cumbersome and painful part of the recovery process. And it's what I based my entire company off of. So it has these pockets inside the robe to hold these JP drains. It keeps it really secure. Nothing's yanking on them, nothing's pulling on them. The bra that you can connect back here but also detach fastens in the front with Velcro, also has really secure snaps, and then has pockets inside the bra to hold ice packs or a prosthetic breast. It's also designed with 3/4 sleeves to make for easy access during chemo or radiation, and the super soft and luxurious fabric, it's cool to the touch, but it's durable enough to hold the weight of the fluid if you were to have multiple drains in. So I started with this product in 2012. It quickly expanded into other products. We just kept hearing from customers saying, I love the Recovery Robe, but I'm a single overweight woman who had to have my best friend get into the shower with me to hold the JP drains, and just how degrading it was. And I kept hearing these stories over and over and over again. So the second product that I ever created was the post-surgical drain belt. It's an adjustable elastic band. It has these wicking pockets on the front to hold the JP drains. You can see that it fits perfectly in here. It has this wicking fabric so the water flows freely through it, but then it dries quickly so you can continue to wear it under your clothes. So let me show you. This is actually the very first prototype. Whenever I had the idea in my head, I'm not a seamstress, but I knew what I wanted and I found a seamstress, but I actually did this myself. I was driving down the road. I couldn't stop thinking of this bra robe idea. It wasn't called Brobe then. And so I literally pulled over to a Target. I grabbed the cheapest robe I could. I grabbed all these bras and I took it home. And I borrowed a needle and thread from my neighbor and literally just combined the two. and I put it on and fastened the bra in the front, fastened this, and I was like, oh my God, like this is amazing. Why has nobody thought of this before? So this was the original Brobe, but it wasn't called Brobe at the time. So this is our warehouse. We are a women-owned business. I own 100% of this company. It has been quite the challenge, but we have sustained, especially over the last year during COVID. My last warehouse we had to move out of when COVID started. I had to move back into my house. I got a storage unit. I went every single day, packaged the orders. And then finally, when things started getting back to normal, we actually found this warehouse that we share with our office spaces in the front, and we all share this warehouse, and there's a whole other warehouse with another woman-owned business. So I just feel really fortunate that we were able to find this, and me and the staff that work with me can work out of here every single day. So our other products that we have ice packs. We also have a pillow. Thought there would be one in here.
Let's go find one.
Hello.
Hello. This is one of our...
I'm smiling. I'm smiling.
I know, as my shadow covers you up.
Are you going to pause?
Well, I did pause and now I restarted,
Oh,
so
okay.
we're just going to keep going.
Did you need...
I just need one thing, and I'll.
Oh, no, it looks better if she's in the background anyways. So this is our comfort pillow. It has a pocket on the front of the pillow to hold an ice pack. Ice packs are over here. So these are the ice packs. You can freeze it, put the ice pack inside the pillow, literally put the ice pack up against the incision, and it just really creates a barrier. This is important whenever women leave the hospital and are riding home in the car. Think of every bump. You're really, you've literally had your breast removed and you're scarred from here to here, and it's bruised and it's tender, and so putting your arms up against your chest is just painful. So this creates kind of a barrier for that. We have joggers, we have belts, we have ice packs, we have bundles, we have blankets. Really, we just listen to our customers, and whenever our customers come to us and say, gosh, we would really love this, or have you ever thought about this, then I just create it. So the latest creation, which I am so incredibly proud of, is our new children's line. I'd always wanted to create something for kids who had cancer or chronic disease, but it just didn't ever seem like it was the right time. I didn't ever have enough financing. I didn't have, the team behind it. And I was so focused on the breast cancer market. But last year I met a woman who came up to me after I gave a talk at UT Austin and said, have you ever thought of doing something for kids with cancer? And she started talking to me about her son, who was diagnosed whenever he was 2 months old with leukemia. And he basically spent his entire life at Dell Children's until he passed away at 3. And at the time, my son was 3, and I just couldn't stop thinking about this woman and what she had talked about, how her mother would have to makeshift these little onesies with pockets for the ports. And then as her child grew, the grandma would have to make these pajamas with little pockets. And so it was something just in me that said, I have got to make this. And so we actually launched in December of 2020 the Superhero Robe. It's actually the Elliott Superhero Robe. It's named after a little girl here in Austin who was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, and she actually just beat it. She's doing amazing. So this is similar to the Recovery Robe, being as that it is a robe, but it has pockets inside the robe. So inside this robe, there's 8 sets of snaps, and you can interchange pockets. So it comes with 4 little pockets like that, and the back have little snaps on it. They're all plastic snaps because there's no metal. And you can interchange, you can put the pockets wherever you would like, wherever the child needs help holding monitors or drains. So it can go anywhere. So it's not just for a child with cancer. If a child has their appendix removed, if a child has Crohn's disease and has an ostomy bag, if a child gets into a car accident and has to have brain surgery, they can put the pocket up here And if they have a drain coming out of their cranium, then this can help hold the drain. Otherwise, it's just hanging there. So the other cool feature about this is on the sleeves. So from the wrist all the way up to the collarbone, there's snaps. And the reason why that's important is it's for easy access for IVs, for blood pressure cuffs, or for their little ports. And then on the back, each robe comes with 2 interchangeable superhero capes. So you can see there's Velcro right here. And it comes with these 2 interchangeable superhero capes. This is one style. This is another style. And it comes with 2 doctor hats in the same material. And then, of course, you can't be a superhero without a superhero mask. So we actually started a Brobe Give Back program. It's on brobekids.com. And people just go on, they put a certain amount of money towards a robe that we then send to a child in need. It's been crazy successful, and also we started a pilot program with Cook Children's in Fort Worth, where they purchased 100 robes to be given to kids in the hospital for Christmas, and that has been going exceptionally well. So we have a lot of different partnerships that we're in the talks with, but I would love, not only am I a huge fan, as you can see, I wear them so much, like they're even torn right here. I think I've got just about every color, but I've always been a fan of Vans, and I just think this is such a cool program that you guys are doing, and I think that we will be able to tap into a demographic that possibly would wear the Vans that might not have ever done it, like my mom or my dad, and just people who are customers of ours that are huge advocates for Brobe and Brobe Kids, and I think would be huge advocates for Vans. So I'm super excited to be hopeful to be a part of this, and whether y'all would want to go the kids route or the breast cancer route or both or neither, I don't know, but I'm just super excited about it, and would love to be a part of it. Thank you so much.